Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel and thank you so much for being here. Let's hop right into our topic for this video. If I were a busy 50 plus woman and I hadn't worked out in a very long time and I wanted to start my fitness journey, here are 5 actions that I would take in order to start my fitness journey and lay a firm foundation. Now, these actions are not in order of importance. Each one has its own benefits. So let's get started. The first action is walking. Walking is one of the most accessible exercises that we can do. As we grow older, we do tend to become a bit more sedentary, even though you may or may not realize it. However, we can all walk. We can increase the amount that we walk on a daily basis, and we can be intentional about including walking as an exercise. So, one goal that you can aim for is to move your body frequently throughout the day and to include walking as a form of exercise. You can start where you are. Walk for 15 minutes each day. Once you make that a routine, once that becomes comfortable and you feel like you can access that, then you can increase the amount of time that you walk. Continue to build on your walking until it really becomes a part of what you do and who you are. If you'd like a target to reach for, aim to walk 3 to 5 times a week, about 30 to 60 minutes at each session. The next action to take is to start strength training. Now, as a busy woman over 50, you want to make sure that this fits into your schedule. You want to hold yourself accountable, but also allow it to fit into your schedule. So, with that, you can start with body weight exercises. Here are 3 body weight exercises that I recommend you use to get started. Number 1, the body squat. Number 2, the elevated push up. And number 3, the lunge. Those are 3 exercises that you can do using your own body weight, and you don't have to worry right now, starting out, about any external resistance like your bands or dumbbells. Aim to strength train at least 2 days a week. That will help increase your strength as well as improve your bone density. The third action to focus on is your sleep. I know you're busy and I know you have a lot of things to do, but sleep is so important. At a minimum, aim for 6 hours of sleep. Up to 7, 8 hours would be even better, but at a minimum, 6 hours. When you sleep, you allow your body that rest and that restoration that it needs so that you can continue to do all the things you need to do tomorrow and in the future. The next action to take is to practice balanced nutrition. So often we look for shortcuts, but there are no shortcuts when it comes to your nutrition. As a woman over 50, a busy woman over 50, focusing on nutrient dense foods is so important. You want to focus on foods like lean proteins and veggies and fruits and whole grains. Why? Because the lean proteins help with building muscle. The fruits and the vegetables have tons of micronutrients that our body uses, and whole grains are just great for giving us fiber, as well as helping with cholesterol levels and other health measurements. So, a balanced nutrition is important. And listen, I know that you're busy. So, if you need to include some convenience foods, that is perfectly acceptable. Things like frozen vegetables that all you have to do is throw in the microwave. Things like pre-packaged salads that all you have to do is dump into your bowl and maybe add a packet of tuna or a packet of chicken with it. Those convenience foods are perfectly acceptable and they help you to maintain balanced nutrition. Aim to include a protein of your choice, a vegetable of your choice, and if you'd like, a carb of your choice at every meal. Oh, by the way, only eat the foods that you enjoy. There are so many foods to choose from. I'm sure that you can find foods that you enjoy that are also high in nutrients. All right, the final action is to stay hydrated. Here's my recommendation. When you get up in the morning, have a cup of water, just a regular cup of water. Before you have your cup of tea or your cup of coffee, having that cup of water will sort of set the tone for your hydration for the day. Then, throughout the day, you're drinking more water. Some recommendations suggest that you drink half of your body weight in ounces. So, for example, if you weigh 120 pounds, you would drink 60 ounces of water daily. What I would like to emphasize here is that the goal is simply to increase your water intake over time. Don't try to go from 0 to 100. So, if you're only drinking 16 ounces of water now, it's going to be pretty hard to go from 16 ounces daily to 60 ounces daily. So, just increase your water intake over time and you'll stay hydrated. These 5 actions that I just shared with you will absolutely create some positive changes in your health. And listen, don't try to do all 5 at one time. Out of those 5, pick 1, 2, or even 3 that you can start with. Once you're able to consistently take those actions, then go ahead and stack them by adding another one and then the final one on top of it. But again, you want to make sure that you take action, but that change is accessible to you. All right, that's all for this video. If you have any questions or comments, please be sure to post them below. And also, if you haven't yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, please make sure you hit that subscribe button so that you can get all of the future videos.